As we continue to take a look at this live view on board the International Space Station, as we mentioned, you can see the Progress 35 vehicle there docked with the Pirs docking compartment. Poisk is down below, ready to receive the Soyuz TMA-16. There at the top right portion of your screen, you can see the Soyuz TMA-17.
The indication is off. Okay. We are waiting for the physical unlocking. So is the indication off? Yes. Not yet. Okay, so when okay, just report to us when you have the indication off, and then you will set the timer. It will be in a second. I confirm the physical unlocking.
And physical separation confirmed between the Russian Soyuz TMA-16 at 4:03 a.m. Central Time, as the two spacecraft are just to the southwest of the coast of Africa.
Okay, it's spinning okay. Are you monitoring the frame? Probably you can see it better. Your picture is Monet. We don't see any foreign objects. Okay, RVK is on. Okay, RVK is activated. CVK mode is on. The mode 1 is confirmed. Okay, please be careful. Yes, I understand. Just try not to switch to other channels.
Expedition 22 crew members Max Sarayev and Jeff Williams continuing to back away from the International Space Station and the Soyuz TMA-16 spacecraft that brought them up to the station back in October of 2009. That will also serve as their ride home coming up in the middle of March as their time aboard the station comes to an end.
Translation handle is on. Okay, it's on. I'm starting the maneuver on a roll.
Sarayev now beginning to roll the Soyuz around.
We start the VIPs. Okay, we're monitoring the picture. So yes, you can start VIPs now. Oh yes, VIPs is started already. G3 command activation for program 3. Please record the start time. Yes, we will. Oh, the range is about 20 meters around. Program 3 was initiated at 13:03, 13:06. Copy. Program 3 was initiated at 06.
Expedition 22 flight engineer and Soyuz commander Max Sarayev continuing to rotate the Russian Soyuz TMA-16 around. He is sitting in the center seat of the Soyuz spacecraft. Jeff Williams, the Expedition 22 commander and the flight engineer on board the Soyuz, is sitting to his left.
The range is approximately 30 meters based on the visual assessment.
The crew is reporting they're about 30 meters away from the station.
You can play a little bit with the lighting to improve the quality of the picture. Yes, I understand. Do whatever it is more convenient for you. Okay, let me finish the roll maneuver first. Okay, don't be in a hurry. The roll maneuver is complete. We are approximately 30 meters on the OSK, so we can initiate the retrograde. Okay, Maxim.
The team here in Houston, as well as the Russian flight control team, is reporting that the roll maneuver is complete by Sarayev. The next step is to swing the Soyuz up 90 degrees to line it up with the Poisk module and get ready for the final approach. And there you see a very dramatic view of the Soyuz TMA-16 as they pass over Africa at an altitude of 214 miles.
Is it a better quality of picture? I have the lighting on the top. No, it's not much better, but do whatever is more convenient for you. VIP's program is complete. Do you have any issues or comments on that? No comments. Copy. I'm ready to start the fly around. I believe that you didn't complete the roll. Can you please add a little bit so that you are in a plane? Based on VSK, I am straight. Okay. Okay. Go. Okay, that's good. Based on VSK, I have the roll, but based on the TV pictures, okay. Okay, I'm ready to start the fly around. Yes, you have a go. Starting.
Sarayev now beginning the fly around of the Russian segment of the International Space Station. You can see the Soyuz there drifting below. Typically, whenever Soyuz or Progress is approaching the International Space Station, it is on an automatic pilot program called CURS. This is where the International Space Station and the spacecraft itself send radio signals back and forth toward a target.
Would you please report?
The crew can take over manual control at any point in time, but the rendezvous and dockings are typically handled automatically. That is different from today. Sarayev is actually at the controls himself, so he is flying the Soyuz around the back end of the International Space Station. He will soon set up and line up for his final approach with Poisk. This is a view from on board the Soyuz, seeing what the crew is seeing currently. This fly-around maneuver by Sarayev and Williams should take about 4 or 5 minutes. The Soyuz and the International Space Station at an altitude of 214 miles, just about to cross the northeastern coast of Africa and head out over the Mediterranean and then up toward the Middle East.
We are at about 45 degrees from the docking. Copy.
The Mediterranean continues to pass more than 200 miles above the Russian Soyuz TMA-16 as Max Sarayev and Jeff Williams continue their flight. They're passing just to the southeast of Greece at this point in time. In just a few minutes, Sarayev will line up this Soyuz for its final approach with the Poisk module. Poisk will be the Soyuz's home up until the middle of March, when Sarayev and Williams are due to undock and come home. That undocking due to take place on March 18th.
And initiated at 15 minutes at the hour. Do we have the indication? Stand by one. The latest. The beam is on. Confirmed.
You're getting a very good view of the Soyuz vehicle now and its three main components. You see the white part down at the bottom. That is the main propulsion module. At the very top is the orbital module. That is what gives the crew a little bit of extra living and working space on the 2 days it takes them to get to the International Space Station in between their launch and docking. The middle part that looks like a diving bell, that is actually what they come home in. So once this spacecraft undocks coming up in March, that bottom section and the top section will actually separate. And Williams and Sarayev will finish their journey inside that middle portion there.
Попробуйте еще раз пересветку. Сейчас уже солнце ушло. Ярче.
Try again, ADC mode. Okay, is it better now? Yes, it's better. Okay, I'm starting down opposite the MRM2 port. Okay, when I will see the target, then I will I'll brake a little bit. Just slow down a little bit.
You can see the Zvezda service module, which is the aftmost portion of the Russian segment of the station there. That has been the home of this Soyuz since October. Poisk is there in the middle, just beginning to come into view. You can also see the Zarya module there just below the crosshairs. That was the first piece of the International Space Station launched back in November of 1998.
And what is the range by your assessment? 30 meters. And you can see the target well? Yes.
Максим, пока у нас время есть.
Maxim, while we have time, maybe you can add to the roll a little bit. I have good. I'm good on the roll. Let me straighten up a little bit. Based on VSK, my roll is perfect. Copy. Yes, roll is good. And based on the solar arrays and the target, the roll is good. Good. Copy.
Sarayev reporting that he has the Soyuz in the proper position. He's taking a look at all the data that he has on board, as well as the lineup of the solar arrays on the Russian segment, reporting that everything looks good. He is continuing to close in on the Poisk module very slowly. It's 0.12 meters per second. That is Zvezda at the top, the Zarya module at the bottom, the two main components of the Russian segment of the station. This Poisk module there in the middle, it sits directly across from Pirs. This area of the station almost serves as the four corners area of the Russian segment of the International Space Station.
OSK is moving in just one channel.
In pitch.
In pitch, yeah, only.
Please repeat, Igor Ivanovich. Yes, we give a go for the final approach. Copy that.
Так, дублируем команду АОВК «Закар». Еще раз. На всякий случай выдали. Хотя транспарант горит АОВК «Закар».
We initiated one more time that command, just in case.
Max Sarayev and Jeff Williams inside the Russian Soyuz TMA-16, now on the final approach to the Poisk module. As you can see it getting ever so closer.
Переведена в текущее положение.
Принято.
Does it fly like the simulator or better?
Just take.
Okay.
Maxim, please activate number 8. Maxim, switch to off or 8. Okay. And if the picture quality is not good, please do some lighting because we are not getting a very good picture. The velocity is good. The weight is good. We have a contact. Copy.
This is Mission Control Houston, and with that, docking is confirmed of the Russian Soyuz TMA-16 at 4:24 a.m. Central Time. That Soyuz docked with the Poisk module. The first time a vehicle has docked with that part of the Russian segment. The two vehicles, the International Space Station and the Soyuz, were passing directly above Kazakhstan once the docking took place.
Copy.
Route.
You have to go to page 72.
Принято. Выдавай. Так, касание есть.
Okay.
Работа есть.
Actually, you have to go to page 85 to monitor. Okay, copy. Page 85. It's too early to do the leak check.
Soyuz and Williams continuing to work through their final checklist procedures. Once again, the docking took place at 4:24 a.m. Central Time.
Measurement of the pressure and the leak check of the... Okay, the timer is set at 13:25:00. The pressure MDC is 735, and the orbital block is 745, and the PO inaudible. Igor Ivanovich, we are going to deactivate the camera. Yes, go ahead.
R10. Есть фар, есть процесс стягивания параметров. Записать шар-баллоны.
Vehicle barrels inaudible. 235, 234.
588.
The team there in the Russian Flight Control Center continues to talk with Soyuz and Williams. Inside the Soyuz TMA-16, it has now pulled into its brand new port, the Poisk module. This is the first time that part of the station has welcomed a Russian vehicle. You can see the new layout of all the different ports in the Russian segment. You can see the TMA-16 now attached to its home for the next couple of months until the undocking of Sarajev and Williams that will bring them home coming up on March 18th. You also see the Progress 35 there attached to the Piers docking compartment, and the TMA-17 that brought up Oleg Kotov, Soichi Noguchi, and TJ Creamer that is currently docked with the Zarya module. Coming up in February, all 4 of these docking ports in the Russian segment will be full. The Progress 36 will arrive and dock with the Zvezda service module, which is the port that Williams and Sarajev just vacated. So a very busy traffic pattern there on the Russian segment, as Max Sarajev and Jeff Williams steer their Soyuz TMA-16 from Zvezda over to Piers. Now, even though this flight took about 21 minutes, it'll still take another couple of hours before the two can perform the leak checks, get the Soyuz powered down, and open up the hatches in between Poisk, or MRM-2, as it is also known, and their Soyuz vehicle. So Sarajev and Williams have several different tasks still left on their checklist to perform after the successful relocation of this Soyuz. Just a few short minutes ago, the team here in Houston confirmed that the probe was retracting on the Soyuz. The next major step will be the confirmation that the hooks have closed, which will form the permanent hard mate in between the International Space Station and its vehicle. And then the hatches are due to be opened around 7:30 a.m. Central Time. That could happen a little bit earlier, but we'll have all the updates on that coming up at 10 a.m. Central Time during today's ISS update. While all of this activity was going on, the remainder of the Expedition 22 crew, including Kotov, Noguchi, and Creamer, were working throughout the International Space Station complex.
You can close the Karpika, okay, and work. Did you push the talk button? Yes, I did. It's on.
Ожидаем электроразъем со стыка прос есть загорание транспаранта.
Okay, we're waiting for the S13. Okay, copy.
The team here in Houston confirming that the hooks between the Soyuz TMA-16 and Poisk are beginning to drive. As we mentioned, this will form the hard mate between the two vehicles. This is also the last major step in today's undocking and fly around and redocking with Poisk.
The berthing and the revolution mode is switched already. Okay. Okay. Could you please send command B4 off? Okay. You want me to issue the command B4? Stand by 1. Yes.
But be ready, do not.
Now buffer battery. Also turn it off after the hard mate. Okay, we will.
Так,
Okay, what stage are you in, right?
на странице 85.
Page 85.
У нас прошло
6 minutes have passed.
можно в следующий
Now we can do another measurement. We'll do that. Okay, let's do the check the hard mate.
Давайте, когда...
Okay, we are monitoring it.
Так,
I said,
The 15 is not lit yet.
ожидаем следующий.
We're waiting for the next command when the indicators will be lit. Okay.
Москва МКС, СГ.
Station MCC Moscow station. PRK is off, and the video files are in the OCA. Okay, copy.
This is Mission Control Houston, the International Space Station currently passing 211 miles over South Korea. About to cross out over Japan, then out over the Pacific Ocean. We are continuing to stand by for a confirmation that the hooks have been completely driven.
Closed. The indicator is lit. Copy.
These hooks will form the hard mate between the Soyuz TMA-16 and the station itself.
B-13 is off.
And the team here in Houston confirming at 4:34 a.m. Central Time that those hooks are closed. So now there is a good, secure connection between the Soyuz TMA-16 and Poisk.
Can we turn off the BR? Maxim,
На связи. Да, да.
did you turn off the BR? Yes, I did. Okay, good.
Now that the hooks have been closed and the team there in Russia, as well as the teams here in Houston, are confirming that there's a good solid mate between the Soyuz TMA-16 and the Russian Poisk segment.
Okay,
Just to recap today's activities at 4:03 a.m. Central Time,
the second one.
the undocking was confirmed between that Soyuz and the Zvezda service module. Max Sarayev and Jeff Williams began a 21-minute flight around the Russian segment of the station. Sarayev was at the controls. He rolled the Soyuz around, began a 90-degree translation maneuver to bring the Soyuz back up toward Poisk to line it up with their brand new docking target.
And
then the docking was confirmed at 4:24 a.m. Central Time as the Soyuz and the International Space Station were passing directly above Kazakhstan. That is where Williams and Sarayev will land coming up in March. So the Russian Soyuz TMA-16 now has a new home. The Poisk module has welcomed its first Russian spacecraft. The next several steps for Williams and Sarayev will be to perform a series of leak checks and to get out of their launch and entry suits, and they will open up the hatches coming up around 7:30 a.m. Central Time. We will have the latest information on the rest of the morning's activities on the NASA website at www.nasa.gov. We will also have a recap of today's activities as well as an update on the actual hatch opening time coming up during the ISS Update Hour here on NASA television. We will bring that to you live at 10 a.m. Central Time. Until next time, this is Mission Control Houston.
In work.